explodes.
No!
Yeah.
Oh, might as well bring my books now. And my downloaded series.
That's what happens when you have a satellite network with a nuclear capability taking care of the North.
Filthy Lannisters and their rich ass motherfucking monies.
I have no idea what you just said.
Filthy
I think he was
Lannister
cursing
and
Lannister.
their rich as monies? There might have been something else in between.
Oh.
Close enough.
Yeah, the Lannisters are awesome.
No, they're not. They're stuck up little cunts so you don't get a pike rammed up the ass.
I agree with you. I don't like Lannisters.
No.
I like one.
Well, yeah, I would like one. Tyrion Lannister is awesome.
He doesn't like Tyrion. It's like, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
But what about Cersei? She's like the
She is
most
someone.
righteous and
Can you
filled
find the
with
nearest cliff
justice.
and jump?
She needs to
I
get
like
burned
her
at the
as a
stake.
villain.
No, she needs to get burned at the stake, then resurrected, then burned again, then resurrected, and then eaten alive by crows.
But she's a great villain, like as a bad guy. But I would not want to meet her. Ever.
And Joffrey needs to get dragged by a horse for a couple miles. With a couple, I mean half the fucking King's Road.
Oh no, my pony is falling, and by pony I mean
What?
unicorn.
That makes considerably more sense because now I'm assuming we're talking about a plushie. Because I for a split second thought you just saw a random pony out of your window falling. It's like, what?
That makes many senses.
Yes. Including vision.
Well, honestly, it's Finland, so I can believe anything.
Yes, we indeed we do this daily. We throw horses at each other's windows. Opponents.
We are so
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
The strongest.
They're trying to outdo Russia's bear cavalry.
We have wolverines.
Yeah.
We don't train them, but we have them.
They're slightly scary.
Hmm.
We had one in near the summer area. It's just like, please.
Did you run away?
I never saw it, but looking at how well it murderized our like things, I was very happy that I never saw it. Also, Wolverines have a really weird name in Finnish. Ahma. It's like, What?
Ma.
what? That doesn't even mean anything. It's not like,
It
It's not like
means the
water-
animal.
well, no, but it's not even like waterbeak, like animal or fucking bag bear or
I was about,
washing bear
I
or
was about-
sound snake.
I was
Well,
about to
it's
say
a
that
dead terrorist, you know.
Sushi also means nothing, but actually that
Yeah.
does mean something.
Mm.
Other than wolf.
Yeah, it
It
means
means a
not working.
thing. Yeah.
But that's actually simply because of the reason that is not the origin. That
Yeah.
it's
But my point is invalid.
oh, they should get like a card and it's more like wheelchair. I think for every single word there's a variant of Linux. The code distros.
Well, hopefully Thursday we'll beat Philip's home nation.
Hmm?
What?
Are we beating Austria again?
No, Denmark will beat Austria, hopefully.
Uh, rooting for. Yeah,
No,
it's not real.
that was Finland, and I don't like that joke. Why am I making it?
Finland is a country for ponies jumping off rooftops and, staring at each other from miles away, throwing Molotov cocktails to celebrate something,
I don't relate to any of these things.
and slapping each other with fish.
I
And
No.
I'm celebrating the
even
birth of
fucking-
IKEA.
We don't even do that much fishing. It's like, come on.
That's Norway's thing.
Yeah, and Iceland.
Yeah.
It's like
What is Finland even good for?
we make
Wood!
stuff.
Trees!
Yes, we kill Russians. We have a shitload of trees. We have a decent amount of mines.
And
We
decent amount
make
of
stuff out of the
lakes.
things we get out of those mines. We have way too many lakes. Yes, this is true.
So you have to watch everywhere you step, and you make stuff out of blown up body parts.
You sick motherfuckers.
No,
At least we don't live below sea level.
Not that kind of mines, I assume.
at least we don't. At least a small structural failure in one piece of infrastructure doesn't immediately mean that half the nation is gonna drown.
Don't worry, man. I live on a dike. I live on a big fat
Yeah,
dike.
but are you half the
You
population?
live on a dike? What?
Yeah, on a big fat dike.
Wait, so
So you're only like 3 meters below. sea
no,
level?
I mean like he gets he probably gets a lot of naked pictures.
Oh,
Rav gets it.
I was
I
trying
was gonna
not to
say-
get it.
Yeah, I thought I should be polite for one.
No.
There is no politeness here.
Well, that's true.
we haven't even started the session yet, guys.
Yeah, but it's already around like 2020, so it's the time that does it, not the
It's
amount of
21,
time.
21.
21.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Woo!
No, that's just your weird Finland time. But yeah, let's get started then, before it's already 10:10.
And
Go to use.
anyone want to do a recap?
Someone else is gonna have to do it because I haven't got coffee.
Coffee or coffee?
Coffee. I'm making coffee.
We had
What?
downtime.
Yeah,
Then
after,
we went
after
to-
raid leader, I told that Max should be the one who gives us her variant of it.
Well, I forgot to take notes last week a lot of the time.
But your notes are always amazing.
Yeah, well, not this time.
So descriptive always.
Well, okay, we had downtime. We all did our own things. Rav got visited by the spooky old guy from the forest. Is what we presume, at least, who smelled a bit. He got,
Old. I've told you this like 5 times now.
he's now old, man. The party's overruled you. He's now old.
No, fucking isn't. Fuck you.
Okay, well,
Why
the
is he
spooky
old?
forest guy, the spooky, smelly forest guy, who gave Rav a very, very odd description of stuff he needed to do. He then decided to go get us together on a job that most likely wouldn't pay except for some loot. So we then went and fetched Vincenzo and the Morrigan.
He also mentioned that it might be a test.
Yeah, well, he didn't mention that to us. He just kept that for himself. Oh yeah, then we got chased by a mouse, which I caught, which then bit me,
It's a
and
rat.
which I then squeezed into
Very
a.
different.
Well, okay,
You-
it was
one,
it was a
chased it,
rat.
And it was a rat.
Yeah, me and some raptors chased it. I caught it, which pissed off the raptor. It then bit me, giving me some sickness. I then squeezed it into a pile of sand. Then apparently my sickness was immediately gone because spookiness I don't know about yet. And then we set off to wherever we needed to go. We found a large dwarven structure, which seemed very interesting. Then at the night, there was some lights there. We went to investigate. We found some tracks and a guy with half his head smashed in. And I also just noticed that Jeff is in my fucking brewery, and he shouldn't if he wishes to survive.
Well, I thought you were floating right next to us.
He was being pulled along by the bird, I believe.
No, he's levitating and pulled along by.
Nope, we
No,
strapped him
actually,
to.
yeah, he's.
Yeah. The
he's
raptor got
strapped to the
tired of
bird.
it after gnawing on his hand. So
He's strapped to the bird's back.
anyway, was that recap on point?
Somewhat.
Thoughts?
I would like everyone to make a perception check. Good place to start.
This is, I believe, we're all standing in front of the entrance to the Dwarven Tomb Temple Majig, right?
You're standing you're standing like on the whole kind of outdoor, kind of like this road to it.
Yeah.
Which is currently surrounded by massive
What-
things.
Yeah, okay. Also,
statues.
what can I say, man? I'm only holding a torch. I mean, that kind of roll is expected. I don't have dark
That,
vision. or
that
closer
was the
reflex.
wrong roll.
Vincenzo wants to see nothing. He doesn't even want to be seen himself.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Vincenzo merges into a nearby puddle of water.
Hmm. Ooh.
I should probably do a stealth
I'm the most perceptive.
because me.
Well, we're standing near some corpses, and I'm holding a very bright torch. So you know, what stealth?
You're distracted, also.
Well, the corpses might have appeared to have something shiny.
So that is so anyone who rolled over a 17. So fuck you, Barak and Rakar.
Sad face.
You notice that there's something about the size of a
You cut out there.
small dog that seems to at decent speed kind of look around, and they're like it's trying to hide behind like the statues. It's inspecting you.
I'm gonna go say hello.
I'm poking the guy with half a head with a
Um,
torch.
By the way, is this thing structure comfortable for Mara to get in?
You there you can't really actually have track vision. The doorway is kind of a doorway. It's a entrance. Might be a squeeze, but in the inside there should be more than enough room.
Who's been on Mara's sheet?
Me adding power attack.
Uh-huh. That's not the only thing you added.
Oh yeah, yeah that too.
What have you been doing?
It was occupation black was there, and then I just added a note that this is possibly racist.
Wow.
There's black in everything. Except gender.
Yeah, that
Wait, does it taste tender?
no, gender.
Oh.
You really did get it. Like you just check.
Alright.
But yeah.
So, puppy.
Everything.
Well, it's as you get close, it kind of like, what it does is it like it tries to hide from you, so it like goes around the statue, but then it ends on the other side of the statue, so everyone else can see it. And then
Can see it as well then?
realizes-
Or
Yeah, and then realize was it's fucked up, and then it's kind of And what you see is I'm wondering what kind of a check it would be. I gave it be knowledge planes.
ooh, I have that, kinda, I think.
I don't.
Wait, have I actually got it leveled?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, I actually don't have it leveled. I just have a repository on it. Can I? I've read through my repository. Does that give me anything on this roll?
Well,
You know,
this is a very easy check. It's a very obvious thing.
Yeah, but I don't have a skill point in it, so it's unlearned. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean the DC is 10, so it's like you can still have it. Just manage to
Good
do
thing,
that.
because I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 4.
So everyone can try to do it.
Do I get a +5 because of having
Get a plus
read through
one.
the books though? Oh.
Because that's the
Too
bonus
bad
one.
I don't have anything.
But it's still
I-
enough.
Jesus, Magpie.
Yeah, so basically anyone who rolled a 10 or more knows that this would be a small earth elemental.
It was a dog.
But puppy.
No, it was the size of a dog.
No.
Hmm.
My little thing.
And it's slightly rounded right now because you're like on behind like on the statue, and on the other side of it is the rest of the body. It's kind of scared.
Don't throw the sheep at it. Mara will back you if you do that.
It's not a Shiba. It's a Chia.
Labo.
No, Chia pet.
Wow. I just mumble, what's that?
It's a small earth elemental.
I say as my right hand reaches for the hilt of my blade.
I
Hey,
said small. You probably don't.
as you start moving your hand towards the sword, it just starts to get to the entrance quite quickly. It's like no,
It's coming right for us!
and
Calm
give me a
down.
second. What you notice is when it goes to the entrance, it doesn't use the door, but rather it jumps through the wall. It just disappears into the wall.
I immediately walk in and grab my
You don't-
dagger.
You don't. Oh, you're like probably 60 feet away from the actual thing. It just like ran in there.
Okay,
Like,
well,
just
Wha-
run after it.
wait, it went towards us, right? And then disappeared into a wall, right?
No, it went
ran
towards
away
the
from-
ruins.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was in the ruins to begin with.
No. You're
No.
outside the ruins.
No, I thought it was in the ruins.
No, it was never in the ruins. It
Uh,
was behind the statues. Looking at you.
By the door.
so did it
What?
just go into the ruins now, or like jump into a wall next to the ruins?
Jumped into a wall. And disappeared.
Okay, well, I walk up to said wall and poke at it with the dagger in my belt. See if it may be like an illusion.
Okay. So then
Um,
make me another perception.
Well, before he does all of that, as I see it move, I'll yell to it. Stop, in Terran.
Yeah, No. You use the dog as a match missile.
Mara senses your thoughts and says angrily.
Caw. But yeah, perception check, people.
Oh, everyone.
everyone. Not just Rakar. And it is most clearly not an illusion.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright, so my dagger just goes cling against the wall, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
So everyone else is also Magpie. Everyone else is to like you wonder. They're just looking at the elemental. But Windows and Magpie notice that there are basically like also Mara. There are two like dwarven statues, which are real sized dwarven statues that were looking like down the way that you walked. Except that when Rakar ran to the wall, one of the statues turned towards Rakar.
Oh, that's nice.
These are fairly massive statues, right?
No, these are not the big statues. There's two normal sized dwarven statues
Lizard man.
that are on top of the.
Prepare yourselves.
I instinctively draw the blade from my scabbard and then turn around going, for what?
Well,
That-
one of the statues just turned to look at you, and Pretty Boy here decided to panic.
Okay, I turn around and look at the statue and point my torch toward it, trying to light a little more ahead. Because I'm blind as a bat here, damn it.
Yeah, it's
Casting detect magic.
It's maybe 20 feet up. On the Jesus Christ. Yeah, maybe 20 feet up from the ground, and give me a second. It is not in itself. It is not magical. However, its hammer happens to be, because it then the statue then proceeds to sit on its small ledge and look slightly amused at Rakar. You won't catch it. Not here.
Wait,
But does he say that?
Yes, the statue is directly speaking to.
He says you won't catch it, not here. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. I reply with, wasn't really trying to catch him, just wondering what it was.
My friend.
Uh-huh. And what are you exactly? Because I'm pretty sure you're no dwarf. I've seen some dwarves.
That is the problem, that I'm made out of stone.
Well, you just don't meet living statues every day.
I'm not a statue. I'm a living being, I just stay put.
okay.
Can I identify what he might be?
Is he a gargoyle? Because they can look in a lot of ways.
I give you a very nasty and very non-pleasing glance.
So you can make me a what was it called again? Because I'm not letting you make a check directly to know what it is, but rather to know if it's a gargoyle.
A gargoyle is those...
There
engineering.
isn't really a real check to identify this.
Oh,
Actually-
there's the engineering. Hold on, I have the engineering. It's something I have.
Yeah, it's. You're pretty sure it's not. You're pretty sure it's not the gargoyle. You can also make a. I guess it would just be nature, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll roll nature. Don't have it trained though.
My roll.
Oh,
is-
and then I roll. Then I roll nice.
Yeah, you're not. Okay. Like, but you have a feeling it. It like looking at it. It feels like it's just a dwarf that just happens to be made out of stone.
So, do you live here?
One might say so.
Can you
More specifically in this spot.
right in this spot? You live here and
Yeah.
you never move away.
Well, I moved roughly 30 minutes ago when there were some disturbers. And he shows how his hammer has a bit of red blood stains on it.
Oh, that
I was
explains.
just going to ask.
That explains the sort of tracks then, I suppose. Also, OSC question here. I thought those tracks were supposed to be larger than mine.
No, they were made
Heavier.
by someone heavier than you.
Oh, heavier. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. You're.
You're big, but you're not made out of stone.
I'm heavy though.
Do you mind if we enter?
You're still not made out of stone. Depends. What are you planning? And give me a second.
We are here for a book.
And some other
Dragon,
unrelated.
you notice that he momentarily becomes magic and then disappears.
Right.
Yeah, he then points at you, Dragon, but he may not enter.
Why can one of our companions not enter?
I'm wondering the same thing.
It's probably hiding some nice shinies back there.
Who was it she said that couldn't enter?
Bergen. Because Bergen used detect magic, which he wasn't too pleased about.
No, I
don't
saw that he
Yeah,
became
he saw.
magical for a moment. You
He seems to think for a moment. I don't know.
You don't
You
know.
can- Arakan, do you have spellcraft?
Oh yes.
I have
Yeah, so you
spellcraft.
can- No, but you didn't use the magic. You didn't
Ah,
see
okay,
magic
yeah.
spell, so you
Yeah.
can recognize it. You can try to do it right.
Is detect magic
Oh, for
actually...
fuck's sake! Can I just take 10 from now on? Because fuck my rolls today.
What was the DC for it? 10 plus the spell level?
Yeah, something like that.
You would know that for a moment he was affected by suggestion spell.
Hmm.
I
I have
slapped
no
you.
idea who cast it.
Quick question. Is detect magic actually something I can learn, or does it actually take up one of my active spell slots?
That's it's a spell.
Yeah,
a
right. So that
cantrip.
means I would only be able... Oh, it's a cantrip.
Well, yeah, but it's still a spell.
Yeah, but is it like so? It would take up a slot, but not be limited like to casting it once per day, or...
No,
No, it's a cantrip. You mean?
but
Assessment.
it,
I don't think he actually gets cantrips.
No, you don't
Yeah.
get cantrips. That's the main
Ah,
deal.
okay. Oh,
I don't think it cantrip either, so be happy you have a bigger spell list than he does.
So someone is compelling you to not let me in. That's interesting. Also, sorry if you hear a spot in the background.
yeah.
He wants to get out, but it's pouring down outside.
All right. So once I hear you say that, I say, so he's just a puppet being controlled by someone else.
Not quite. You noticed how he said he doesn't know why I cannot come in? He doesn't know. And he doesn't know because it's not his idea.
Well then, Mr. Dwarf, how about you let us in and we solve this little problem for you?
I don't
What is
think
what is my problem?
Someone messing around with magic inside your head, I presume.
I don't think he can let Barragan in without a fight.
I can't let anyone who I feel like might harm this place in without a fight. I haven't made a pledge. It's a pledge I'm planning to keep.
Oh, come on, you won't be the first Oathbreaker.
Hold
No,
on.
but I sure as hell won't be.
Are you what's known as a tomb warden?
Not exactly a tomb, but a
No,
ward.
but a warden of some kind.
Yes. Last, he points to his friend, and you notice that there is another the other dwarf statue that hasn't moved, which is it seems to be at this point just a complete statue.
Hmm.
We still die out of old age. Or by a sword, and he points. You notice that on his other side there's an empty, like same kind of ledge, but it's empty. And you notice like a bit to the side, there is another stone dwarf. That is it's not cut in half, but it's missing a large piece on its side.
But it still looks like stone.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's what I'm thinking, and I'm saying this in OOC. Someone came in, smashed one dwarf to get past, and then used magic to control the other.
No. I think it's a little bit more pristine than that, actually.
So yeah, I said to the dwarf again, so, you're not letting us in, is that it then?
Simply not him. The others, as long as you simply go in and look around and don't plan on taking anything or breaking anything, you enter as you wish.
Let me ask, how long have you been a warden of this place?
I think I lost count about 40 years ago, but if my estimate would be that it was indeed 40 years ago, then that would be around 120 years.
And are you a dwarf or are you something
I was
created?
a dwarf. Then I pledged my service to Torag and got a gift.
You pledged yourself to who?
Torag,
Torag.
yes. Father of creation.
Right. Well, you see, mate, I think I'm going in no matter what. So,
How about you take a short break of being the warden, I say, as I, as I spin my sword around a bit.
He goes and his ledge is like straight above the entrance. The entrance isn't quite big. The entrance is like barely bigger than a standard sized door. It jumps in front of the door and seems to take a rather what would seem to be a very much a defensive position.
yes.
Well,
Oh, you fool, why do you have to intimidate? Are you completely insane?
And turn around to you looking offended. No, but like he said, he's not letting Berrigan in, and Berrigan said he's going in, so 1 + 1 = 2 here, mate.
I'm ignoring the boys and just looking at the statue like, when's the last time you let someone in?
yes, that would have been about 2 months ago.
Did they come out?
Yeah.
And they took nothing.
No, they simply went in and prayed for Torag.
You see, that's something I don't believe.
Yes, sure. Let's sense motive a stone thing.
Yes, actually,
Dagger, you're not 100% sure, Magpie. He seems to be telling the truth. As far as he
He's
knows.
certainly not lying.
there he goes. As far as he knows. See?
So he's not lying.
He thinks he's not lying.
He's not lying. Different thing. They have clearly not read Aragon close enough.
I've read it like 3 times, mate. Don't judge.
Not close enough.
Yeah, not close enough.
I haven't read it at all.
Basically, because how you can lie, but you lie by simply not lying. Because
Yeah, by talking around the truth. Yeah.
But yeah, no.
How about we
Very
promise that Paragon will not take or break anything?
I will still not allow you in.
But you just said you don't know why.
I don't
That makes
need to.
absolutely no sense.
I don't need to know why.
I'm gonna try this as a diplomacy check, and I say, so there is absolutely no way that you're letting Berrigan through, even on certain conditions.
No.
I need to
hold
write something. Hold on.
What a beautiful diplomacy check.
What did you have to do, Bracken?
Something that requires us to hold on.
Hmm?
Yep. Yeah, we will.
You want me to give you a roll?
Sure.
That's a 52.
Because invisibility.
That's a high number.
Oh, so he's disappearing, I assume.
You're making
I mean, I don't know if
fireworks.
I don't know if Jeff has access to Barragan's sheet, but that's pretty much perfect.
Also, you're a dog right now?
Yeah, yeah, there's no chance, right? So yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, Barragan is gone.
What are you doing, Jeff?
Let the old man have his... I don't know.
Well, I guess all chance of us going in without being detected by possible foes is gone now.
Oh no, you're not.
No, we are not leaving you here.
At this point,
We seem to be missing a Barragan.
yeah, at this point, Oryx seems to notice the same thing.
Who? I do?
No, I completely forgot to introduce him. He would have introduced himself as Oryx Stormboy.
That's a lot like my name, at least the first bit.
No, it's not. Oryx and Rakar are very different names.
Yorick and Auric. Jesus, mate.
No, Rakar. Also, it's not my fault you picked the name. Close to the name.
Well, I can only assume that Barragan went back to the city, waiting for
Uh-huh.
the rest of us.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
maybe we should just go in now.
See, Mr. Dwarf,
Yeah.
the scary person is gone. Can we go in now?
Yeah, give me a bluff.
Dude, why?
We
I'm a
do-
lizard.
No,
I don't
Vincenzo
bluff.
gives-
I actually, Oh, okay.
Vincenzo gives me a bluff.
I actually
Vincenzo
rolled
is
decent
good.
on that. I assist his bluff.
Fine. Why do I not buy that?
Damn it.
because
I don't know. I mean, there's so much that you really can't explain, so you can't explain why you're not buying this either.
I tell the dwarf, I mean, just look around. He's gone, right? I mean, it's just us, and as far as I know, we were allowed to enter.
I raise my hand.
I-
Do you mind if I go in? I'm getting tired of these idiots.
I would prefer if whoever he might have been would now like to make themselves known before I start to get mad. And nobody is entering this place before I can see him in front of me.
I appear to be getting annoyed at this, which probably is quite visible in my body language.
He doesn't seem to really care.
Normally, I have a lot of respect for Torok. However, your complete lack of consistency in the way of treating others is not consistent with Torok's teachings.
Ah,
I serve him to my best of my abilities.
Well, your abilities are being called in question, dwarf. Now step aside. And if the GM wills it, that could be an intimidation roll.
I don't think you can really intimidate him, mostly because one, like out of the thing, he was just cast as a suggestion, and two, he's literally bound by a god.
I can out intimidate a god. Just watch me. I'll make it roll
Actually, roll-
20s from the heavens.
Yeah, but roll 20, natural 20 can be just like if it's too insane, I can say not even natural 20 without it, because it's like when you have a god saying you're not allowed to let anyone in, you have to be really badass to undo that.
Yeah, but the question is it really a god that's casting suggestion on him?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, if you can't get
and-
intimidated, then so be it.
Well, while people are trying to intimidate and whatnot on the outside,
rolling
what do I see
eyes.
on the inside?
What you see is it seems to be a quite wide like hallway that has multiple different doors in it. It's very grand because dwarves. No.
Mhm.
It's to be all made out of stone and no lights at all, but it's not a problem for you.
Yeah. Especially considering I also have the fiendish sight.
So what, 120 feet?
Yeah, and low light.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, I guess I turn to Bia. No, not Bia, Vincenzo. Or were you still doing inside stuff right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get about 70 feet in from
You would
the
need a
dwarf?
wall,
Yeah. How far in can I get?
maybe 40.
Yeah. Oh, is there any other rooms in here? Like, is there other doors? Or is it like a shrine?
There's at the end of the hallway. There seems to be a statue of a rather massive stone hammer turned upside down.
Hmm.
And there are 3 doors on both sides.
Right. This stone hammer, is it like a pillar so it's attached to the roof, or
It's not a pillar, but it's a massive statue. It could be used as a pillar, but it's not.
Well, I'm going to basically run up the haft and sit on top of the handle before I turn visible again.
It's probably
And I'm gonna pull out my short bow and aim at the dwarf from behind.
at this. It's probably at this moment that I turn to Bia and say,
You can't see
Just-
him because he's literally 40 feet in there.
"Yeah, I know I can't see him, but I was gonna do this anyway, whether he aims the bow or not." So I turn to Bia and shrug and say, "Hey, I tried."
Also,
Yep.
While they've been talking, raptors have gone into flanking positions.
They can't.
Oh, they can't?
To be on the flanking position would be on the other side, which he's not letting. He's
Okay.
pretty much blocking the entire doorway.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much. They can't really flank.
I mean, they would be flanking with one another, so one on each side of him.
Yeah, but
On
he's not-
the outside of the door.
Yeah, but he's not the. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I after saying I tried to be I turn to the dwarf and charge.
Okay, good. So first, it would be then Paragon's attack, which would be against flat-footed.
Yep. I mean, as I see him charge, it's like, okay, loose. And I roll a 1. Of course.
Yeah, that's not a hit.
Yeah.
Do you have sniper?
No.
Oh, otherwise you couldn't add your sneak attack anyway,
No, I couldn't.
because it's only within 30.
Yeah, I know. I am not stupid, Bia. I know the rules.
Okay, so I charge into the dwarf and deliver a two-handed power attack, but I'm not blood raging.
Okay.
Not yet, at least.
Give me a second. Okay, give me the attack.
Wow.
That would be a miss.
God damn it.
And then I would like everyone to roll initiative. Give me a second, I will clear things.
Wounded.
Yes, good.
I think we need to put our...
Is there a map for this, or are we just going to do it in
No,
my
we're
house?
just gonna do it in a mind.
Hmm?
And we're gonna do it in mind.
Okay.
He's really good at this. Yep.
Sad. Sad initiative roll.
Why is he better than you guys?
Because I rolled a 2.
What is
What did
wrong
I
with you?
roll?
There's no-
I rolled a 4. Shame. My rolls are fucking horrid today. Can I think I used all my RNGs on that boss fight yesterday. Just because those fucking greens, man.
You don't use RNGs. RNGs uses you. Especially
Yeah,
in Russia.
I used all my
Okay.
blessings.
Dagger.
Yes. I'm
And
just gonna...
rolling.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Mara.
Oh wait, yeah. Sorry. Okay, Mara.
Mara is the fast burb.
Mara is a fast burb. Well, I guess she would just.
Savage him from
tall-
above.
Yeah, how tall is the ledge he was standing, sitting, spending time on?
Pretty sure it jumped off to land in front of the door.
Yeah, I know.
It's about 20 feet up. It's definitely just like it just pops out from the wall. But it's about 20 feet up.
I don't know why I needed that information.
Mm.
But I don't actually think Mara is going to attack yet, but she is gonna go up and look very menacing. Stand on the ledge. Because
Okay.
she's still a bird. She has bird brain.
Okay.
Burp.
Then Bargain.
Yes. I'm going to cast a spell. Ooh, I haven't actually added in the quote-unquote damage. But yes, fortitude save.
I
If-
think you need to hit with a range touch.
Yes, for some reason that did not happen. I think it might... Okay, it doesn't have an attack type. Hold on. Okay, my attack is 7. '21 versus touch.
It's touch. Oh yeah. Okay, good.
Yes.
That is very good. That is That's pretty.
Also,
that's a very
I
good
did
thing.
move those
Started.
5 feet, so I jumped off
Okay.
because my range is shit.
Yeah. So what did you say?
Yep, DC 14. Actually,
what,
15 because I'm spending an arcane point.
what kind of a thing is it?
Strength drain.
Okay. No bonus system. Yeah, no.
So he just loses half of
Yeah. Here.
So
1 point.
yeah,
Okay.
that is shit.
Okay, is that your turn?
Pretty much.
Okay. Chef. Okay. Okay.
This is useful.
You said. Okay.
You're confusing him.
He is slightly confused, but does not seem to really mind the light show. Okay. Hunting back.
Yes, they will charge from one side each.
Okay.
So loud.
Are they birds or raptors?
Raptors make
Yeah, they.
white bird sounds. They're
Yes.
technically the same thing, to be honest.
Just see a raptor make a pigeon noise.
These are both +4 because flank and charge.
Yeah. Okay.
Consistent
Both
damage.
hit.
Both hits?
Yeah.
Yep, so it's 2020 because that the consistent damage and double for the dangerous charge thing.
Yeah. Okay. He seems to take a pretty damn big hit. Just to be stand. And then it's his turn. Give me a second.
Hope the raptors can take a hammer.
Hope you can take a hammer.
What tanking worked towards who did damage, right? I didn't even hit the guy.
You charged me.
How did the raptors?
But they're
Okay.
innocent animals.
Alright,
said
let's
no.
see if this works.
They're demons. Catla would smite them.
No, she would not.
No, that. Oh, actually, no. It does. It does work. It just doesn't add properly.
Okay. Actually,
Does-
yeah, it might actually just hit. Actually, yeah, that might do.
Okay, it does work.
Thing. Yeah, he'll just actually hit red because they hit.
So what? You're telling me I'm not an innocent animal, Max?
Why did it? Give me a second. Did it just? Okay, yeah, never mind.
You just rolled very shitty.
Yeah.
He might actually still hit.
I don't think the AC on the raptors was that good.
Yeah, and they chaps, that's another -2.
That doesn't do shit because their defenses are complete garbage anyway.
Oh, actually, no. Give me a second. Fuck. Actually, that is as an action 18 because I forgot them. Okay. So, does that hit? 18.
Wait, who?
He's hitting red.
Oh, red. Yeah, it is.
So that would be then 10 damage.
No.
All right,
So that's
hold
not
on.
actually calculating properly. Give me a second. Actually, that would be more than 10. That would be 14
Okay.
because it didn't calculate properly.
Red's fine
Okay.
because while they have shit AC, they do have a lot of hit points.
How many does one of them actually have?
64.
Oh, wow.
Then would like to do the same thing against red again.
Okay.
Poor little fellow.
Give me a second. Maybe at -5 though, because it's his second attack.
His crawl is still going to hit. Yes, that is still a hit.
So I'm thinking, like, wouldn't I actually technically have had a second attack? I could have bit him after the charge, or is the charge takes up the full thing?
Charge. If we didn't do this, you can only do one attack on a charge.
Okay.
It's the charge.
Yeah, like the amount of attacks I get on Yorick sometimes confuses me.
Yeah, I mean, Yark's also mythic, so.
That's because you have that ability where you can move in as a swift action.
Okay.
Yep. Well, Red took another 11 damage, but he's still fine.
Okay.
I
and
have a
then-
question about the weather.
Okay. It would be it would have been a sunny day, but it's a night.
Okay.
There's some clouds, but not really a lot.
So you would not call it stormy.
No, most definitely not.
Well, I'm still casting Call Lightning.
Yes, because lightning works very good against rock.
I hope that's I hope that's I hope that's a one target hit.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So last time you tried magic, I got pummeled with rocks.
Okay, so
So
can you roll to hit, or is that required roll to hit?
Yeah,
It's
No.
it's a
it
reflex
does
save.
reflex save.
Oh, he's so good at
Evade
that.
the lightning.
He's so good at that.
I assumed.
Oh damn. Nice. I mean,
Okay.
yes, apparently.
Still half
Okay.
damage.
But I get to do this
Okay,
more
he
times
doesn't
later.
really seem to give a shit.
Yeah, you can use your standard action just
Yeah.
for your caster level minutes.
He doesn't seem to care. Is that your turn?
Yep. Also, I tell Mara to, poke his eyes out.
Okay. Vincenzo.
Yeah, I will use Slick. And I will target his hammer.
Text wall.
Yeah, he
I
needs,
got a lot of.
he needs to do a
Thing is-
reflex.
The thing is, he is part of the hammer.
Oh, damn it.
Cannot let go.
He is literally bolted into the hammer. It has.
No, more like the
Wrong
hammer is
into him.
bolted into him.
Well, I guess that's a waste of my action. And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, he's. He's not a statue, but he was most definitely turned into one. Almost.
All right. Well, Ricard has a flash of light going through his little lizard brain, so he notices that his heavy power attacks might be a bit too easily evaded by the big ass, by the small tiny
Evaded.
dwarf.
a bit of a heavy word to use there, but yeah, sure.
Well, he's tiny, so I might miss him with big, heavy strikes. Hence, he will most likely no longer use power attacks now. He's going to try a normal attack, so he has a larger chance of hitting. And instead of biting for his second attack, he's going to go for a claw, because he doesn't want to chip a tooth.
Don't you
you
use
can't.
it in two hands?
Oh, it's a two-handed,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I could do a one-handed strike, but yeah, less damage. So.
Also, a claw for you is a primary attack.
Isn't that secondary as well? If I only do one instead of two?
I mean, if you use a manufactured weapon, that counts as your primary attack. If you don't use a manufactured weapon, your claws count as your primary attack. Your bite will always be a secondary.
Okay. Alright, in that case, it's just as normal. So, two-handed strike, this time not a power attack. That's a better hit.
Yep, you do it.
And I'm pretty sure acid works on stone.
Yeah, it seems to take damage.
That's a nice 15. So then I go in for a bite, trusting my teeth to be sharp enough. That's a -5 though, I think. So that's 20.
I would not be.
Oh. Wait, what didn't the raptor hit on? Oh wait, that was a 20 plus something because flanking, right?
Yep. Flanking
Okay.
and charge.
Also, I'm kind of giving this away, but he had his turn after that.
Yeah.
Sneaky little dwarf. Alright, well that's my turn.
Mar.
Yeah.
Woodpecker on stone!
She's gonna fly down from the ledge. Well, more. Oh dear God. Well, just wait a second while I reload Roll20, which just turned dark and black and.
It's because Axe has put too many blacks in the sheet.
No, I put the blacks in there because Mara is black. She's a crow, a black one.
Thanks,
So
we got it.
Not a hooded one.
She's black as night. I really want a raven as a pet.
Like in real life.
Yeah. They're cool burbs. Mm-hmm. Very smart.
Considering that ravens make more ravens, you're technically correct.
Yeah.
So is Mara gonna do an attack?
Just the regular one.
That would be a miss.
Dang it. She's gonna keep flying over his head and being annoying.
Okay.
So if someone attacks from underground, there's gonna be flanking. If the ground attacks him.
Yes.
I need to learn Ricard to burrow.
Well, let's see here. I am going to I'm just gonna charge his ass from behind. They came from behind.
Red 5, no!
Let's see here. So, I am going to spend a key point. Yes. Okay, so that to activate. And let's see here. Yeah, I think that's about it actually. Where the fuck are my key points? I need to reduce them. There it is. Yeah, I have so many abilities, it's hard to find the shit I need. And I'm going to stab him with my claw.
Okay.
So +4 to whatever this is. God damn it.
Yeah, no.
I've been rolling a complete fucking ass today.
I
Yeah.
don't disagree.
Is that your turn?
Yes, because it's
Yeah.
charge.
Yeah. Okay, Jeff. Okay. Sure.
What? Isn't that a debuff that you use on others?
Yes, it is. Every turn you spend within that mist, you're gonna have to do you have to do a will saving throw against your own spell save DC, or take 1d2 points of wisdom damage.
Ow. It does.
All
the-
creatures within the mist.
That's why that spell is good. Because it's freaky as fuck.
Okay.
I look at you weird.
Hand it back.
You're looking at the mist weird.
Well, they are going to claw bite. Especially red. Red is kind of pissed. So red is +2 to whatever he rolls.
2 hits.
Alright, and blue, also +2. No hits.
No hits.
And that's their turn.
And I'll conclude red as a Sith. He hit because he was angry. Let the hate flow through you.
Okay.
He also missed because he was angry.
He will then first smack red again.
Yes.
Red is being a pain in the ass.
Poor lizard puppy.
Lizard puppy.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a hit.
he would then like to. He then. Yeah, he doesn't
Happy.
actually like this at all. He's gonna then smack you again. With a -5 though.
Alright. I use Shadow Veil,
Okay.
so
Does
he's
that-
got a 25% miss chance, even if he
That
hits. I
Okay,
believe
yeah.
it does, because my AC is fucking garbage.
It was -5 though, right? So it's technically only, yeah.
But 23 is not a garbage AC. But yeah.
He hits, because I have an AC of 16.
Oi!
Holy shit. That actually misses.
Yay!
Shadow Veil we praise.
He does not enjoy that. So
Shadow
he
Veil
will-
is awesome.
So he hits you again. This time with a +1.
Great.
This dwarf is strange.
Oh, he misses!
+1.
No, fuck yeah.
Smack.
This is a
Okay,
weird one.
25% miss chance. because that thing lasts for my charisma rounds. Charisma +1 rounds.
Give me a second.
Also, implying that the dwarf has now turned around, does that mean I am technically flanking?
Yeah, you're flanking anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were only flanking if you weren't like right in front of him, which I was.
No,
Like,
you're always flanking if you
flanking.
have someone on the other side.
he'll praised double. Oh, you might be rolling shit, Varrigan, but the dwarf is as well.
Well, no, the dwarf is rolling good otherwise, but it's just the one thing that he's not supposed to fight. But yeah. And Barragan, I would like you to make a perception check.
Hey, this is gonna suck because Bergen's wisdom sucks.
Holy shit, you actually make it. The DC was 17. So you notice that from right under your it's the like right under your feet
Mm-hmm.
from the stone appears the very same earth elemental, and everything charges you through the ground,
Oh yay!
and it tries to bite you in inappropriate places.
Well, since I noticed him, I'm not flat-footed,
Yeah,
right?
you're flat-footed.
Yeah.
Be happy about that. I mean, it's not like he deals a lot of damage. It's a small earth elemental, for fuck's sake. But
But yeah, still getting a rock bitten in the gonads is not fun.
technically it's not a bite; it's slam. But
I'm not sure that's any better since he's coming from a rock elemental.
Okay, 25% mischance.
nope.
This is
Aw.
fun.
Your nuts are not safe.
Nope.
I mean, it's not gonna be massive damage that he's gonna deal.
Still, it's in the nuts though.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt and be lightly humiliating.
Yes.
It's, I mean, that's almost a quarter of my health still, because I am a lot of Arcanist. Not a lot of health there.
I would not enjoy taking a rock to the nuts.
I don't think anyone would. Not quite.
Yeah. I'm just going to lazily snap my fingers and call down a little lightning.
Okay.
A little lightning.
Just gonna ask this though, because I'm kind of curious about this. I'm imagining the lightning comes from above. Yes. The rock elemental's inside, correct?
She's not calling it on the on the earth elemental.
Also,
I
it
thought-
does work inside.
Oh, it does
yes,
actually
it
work
does.
inside. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not that 5e call lightning where it goes. Even that works inside. Just damage.
No, okay, that was what I was wondering. Like,
It's
if it actually needed to come from the
it's-
sky.
No, it's basically Sith like lightning thing.
No, except that it comes from above.
Yeah.
And it's a lightning bolt, not
Oh wait.
continuous lightning.
Oh no, different thing.
It's
Okay.
a 30 feet long lightning bolt.
Yep.
So please, Mr. Dwarfman, try to step away from the massive
Step
12
away
damage.
from the door.
Okay.
Dance.
What was the DC?
16. It's not terribly high.
No. It takes an awful lot of damage, but he doesn't seem to be dead yet.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure me and Bia will handle that.
I'm not sure I could hit.
Oh, you snapped the dragon skull to pieces with a nice little water blast. Pretty sure you could do the same here.
Yeah, I critted.
Yeah, also, he was a dragon, not a dwarf.
Usually that comparison would be the other way around, but okay.
Depends on the dwarf, to be honest.
Especially this one, because I know what he is.
Yep. Well, he's that, but heavily refluffed.
Well, I just hope I have like something to pry that hammer out of his claws eventually, because it looks like it's worth something.
Well,
Vincent's
I will perform a little kata, and then summon water and aim it at him.
Okay. You actually hit.
I said you could do it.
You sound very surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, I really need to remember to say that I am power since I don't use anything else.
Okay. He's hit. He's not dead.
Don't worry. I got this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the 2-hit combo again. I'm actually not gonna get angry. I'm still mellow.
You're still melon.
Yes, I'm still melons. And as per melon reasons, I will slap him, which will go completely wrong.
Yeah, no.
I will then bite him, which will still go completely wrong. The acid rolls are nice.
Two for flanking.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a -5 because second attack, I think.
Oh yes, so yeah. Complete miss.
Yay. Turn wasted.
Okay. Give me a second.
I need to get my AC up higher. At least my attack stat. 'Cause I'm missing way too much, I've noticed with Ripar.
Okay.
Well, just go into a rage.
So
Yeah, so
yay! Bird
And
is,
and don't use multiple attacks.
Bird is gonna back down.
Okay.
No, it's
No.
not. Well, it's backing down, but it's an awkward position for a bird to be.
Yeah.
I just imagine the sound as she starts pecking his helmet.
He don't have a helmet.
Also, it's more of a ka-dunk,
Yeah,
ka-dunk.
I'm assuming I'm imagining the kind of like where she's just kind of like standing on it and holding it with talons and just kind of spinning around it and it like every time. Dang,
No,
dang.
she's flying, which just
Yes.
makes it very hard to get
Alright,
any strength.
This is probably gonna hurt me more than him. Cause full attack. So that's a 25 and a 26.
Yeah, both hit.
So
He's he was already at -13, but he has die hard.
oh, so the first one kills him. So the
He doesn't.
second one is against the elemental.
Well, that proves. It proved before you even hit it because it proves
Ah.
us.
Good, that means I don't have to take those 2 hit points worth of damage from Kamikaze.
Nice.
It's an amazing ninja trick, but it is so dangerous.
Now that you killed him, he was a Stone Lord who
Yeah.
get the Stalwart Defender, but he also had Combat Expertise. So he had 24 AC.
Yeah, that's nasty.
He takes
So how much
like
damage is that? That's 29.
He, he takes a -4 to all of his attacks, but he gets +4 AC.
Yeah.
Well, he takes -2 from Combat Expertise and +2 from Standstill. Stuff like that.
Well, I guess nothing is stopping us from going in now.
I say, hold up, guys. That hammer looks valuable. I say as I try to pry it from his stone.
It's not. He's like, everything. His hands are wrapped around it, and it is the same structure.
But can I try and chisel it loose?
No, because it's like you chiseling loose a piece of your table from the rest of the table.
But it was a magical hammer, right?
Yeah, you'd be. I mean, you would. You
Also,
would.
Jeff, please put away that mist.
like okay, so effectively, imagine just like taking taking the wooden part of your table, and you trying to get a part of that table out by simply using a hand
Mm-hmm.
without breaking it,
Mm-hmm.
but just neatly getting it, just like not happening.
Damn it.
That's literally how it works. They're fused with it.
Loot bailing on us has been a theme these past 2 days. First, that stupid ass Inquisitor took all our loot with her when she died.
Well, technically, it wasn't our loot yet.
Yes, it was. The moment we saw that cape was +3, my name was written on it.
Or not.
Well. Alright.
He dies in a very spectacular manner of simply freezing in place.
I tap him on the head.
inconvenient- In a very inconvenient point.
I use my strength to simply push him over.
Yeah, like you can. You notice that his like his feet are slowly starting to merge with the stone.
Weren't they
No,
already
like,
though?
below.
I think they already were.
No, not his. Oh, okay. Yes, kinda, but those were broken when he died. They're
Oh.
redoing it.
Alright, so yeah, I quickly use my strength to give him a very heavy kick to try and push him over.
Sure, go ahead.
I step back.
Why can I not roll today?
Yeah, no.
Can I kick him again?
Sure. Where the where's the actually it's an athletic. No, it's a strength check. Because athletics
Yeah.
are not things.
It is a. He's trying to
Is there a
break.
tape? Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, breaking or
he doesn't have any bonuses, so it's just a strength check for him.
alright.
God damn it, my strength is terrible. How many times can I try and kick before he's fully fused?
Not for very long. I mean, you can at this point you can effectively, if you really try, you can get past him. You sure as hell not be comfortable. Like
Can I hit
he's not
the...
entirely blocking it.
I'd like to hit the statue with 3 lightnings,
Okay.
and he can dodge.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Touch. Yeah, he's like you just play a blow off a part of him, and that makes with it. It's still not amazingly. Wakar helps. It's
Fuck
still
this
not
dwarf.
amazing, but you can now get past without like really any problems. It's
Except me, perhaps.
yeah, for you it might be a bit of a squeeze, but you might.
I'll do my best and squeeze past. This dwarf is not worth the effort.
Also,
Well, I'll cast Slig on Rakand and give him a push.
Flump.
Red is going to go up to Magpie and look at her kind of sadly, like a sad puppy.
Sad skill, but no.
Just get hit twice.
He's going to try and charm you into killing him.
Are you gonna say no to the poor scale doggo?
Well, I'm not, but
He gets
so
a
you-
20.
Well,
I think Magpie chooses to fail this job.
yeah.
You're not actually healing the skill pupper. Wow.
I am healing the scale popper.
He's failing his.
Oh, okay, yeah. Can we go for a quick bar break, by the way?
Just
Sure.
so you know, this is the only heal spell I have prepared for the day.
Yay, he heals 11, which leaves him at 31, so he's got half his health.
Well, I will gently caress him and summon out water. But he will take a burn equal to one. Yeah, one per hit die.
Okay.
Because he has a weird heals.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
22, and he
Yeah.
takes his hit dice worth.
Yeah, that can't be here.
Yeah.
That's lost.
So it's reduced to. Is that empowered, by the way? Or no?
No, I can't empower that.
Okay. So it
I
is
wish I could.
22 minus 6, so it's 16. So that would leave him at 17. It's not too bad. It's almost.
Yeah, I can do it again, but it would of course cost him 6 more hit points until he gets a long rest.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't care too much if he's knocked out, if to put it that way. It's just that he doesn't like the bruising. He's a little sad that he got smacked 3 times by a fucking big hammer.
Boop, boop, boop. But very violent boops.
Yes.
I has a cat.
Yeah, another 22, so another 16.
Yeah, which leaves him at 12 because he can't go below that. So you healed him for another 5, which is fine.
What? Heals
Yeah.
him for another 5.
You can't heal the burn.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so he's left at 12 damage.
Ah,
And he was at 17, so you healed 5. But it's still, you healed 5. It's nice. Better than walking around with 17 damage.
yeah, that's true.
I have a cat.
Yay!
Meow.
Speaking of cats, I'm gonna go outside. Have a smoke.
Are you a cat?
And probably also have to let out Spot, even though it might still be raining. So BRB.
Well, if that was Magpie's only healing spell, I guess I'm primary healer.
Yes, you are the tank. You are the ranged tank healer. Questions?
Yeah, I wasn't planning on being a healer.
Yeah, I think that was established the point when you picked the scythe as your weapon,
Yeah.
or the first time that the the name Morrigan was mentioned. I think it's like okay, so, yeah, good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get ice cream. Goodbye.
Goodbye. You're branding the RPG for ice cream.
yeah. The negative thing about mine is that I give that burn every single time.
Well, you have plenty of health, so.
Yeah, but it scales with his health. That's the thing. He has to get exponentially more health to be able to cast them more.
Yeah, when I reach level 20, every single time I take a burn, it's 20 hit points.
Yeah.
And
Also, this
to
goes for-
get the maximum bonus at level 20, I think I have to have I think it's 8 burn. So that's 160 damage I need to inflict to myself in order to get all of my bonuses.
Yeah.
Meep meep.
Okay. Cast summon lightsaber.
Bless you.
Yay! Oh, dog.
Oh no!
Ice cream is fighting back.
Ice cream, ice cream.
Yep. My cat is going into the ice cream.
It's nice, it's nice.
Mine is just a regular bowl. Oh, that's why your hands were frozen. Dun dun dun.
I'm gonna quickly restart this.
Someone's mic is stuck open. My hands are cold.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I just joined and it was made the joining like sound like 5 times.
That's not a good sound.
I'm just hitting the ice cream.
Why? I think. Is everyone here?
I don't know. Are we?
Yeah, I'm here.
Huh?
I guess
Okay,
that's
you're not
everyone.
here.
Apparently Icarus is not here.
Okay, bye.
Who's Icarus? I only see Icarus.
Icoris.
No, Icarus.
Ikaruski.
You typed Y's, so it's E.
Icarus.
Icoris.
Y's are U.
Ikaruskaya.
It's like
Icarus.
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 Some people are just wrong. Right, cat?
This and math.
Alright, so if everyone's back here, and I guess after getting slicked my way past the statue, I begin walking further in holding my torch.
I assume Mara can get over the statue.
Mara can just flump. Mara does the thing where you like fly really fast, and then just before the door frame, she just kind of like
Flattens.
yeah, like no, they like just goes into a like really like small, just like pulls his her wings back. It's good.
Yeah. It's called flattening.
I don't know bird terms. I'm not a bird.
Well, Morrigan, whenever you enchant your armor, you might consider enchanting it with hustling.
Where the hell is this coming from? Did I ask for advice? Jeff, did you hear me ask for advice? Oh, yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
I simply figured you might need some advice.
I'm just gonna look out from the inside. Just stare at Vincenzo for a minute. You do know that she could kill you at any moment, right?
I just walked past Berrigan, not paying any attention to the squibbling going on behind me.
Well, I guess she could try, although I don't see why she would try.
Oh no, I'm not saying she would, just that she could.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste my energy on. Yeah, I walk in.
Yeah, you see the same that I described to Berrigan. So there's a big hallway with a turned over stone hammer on the end, and the 6 doors behind it. So.
Ooh, fun.
I will follow.
We get to pick a door.
Or
This is not Ark.
I pick a random door on the left and walk in.
Also, I did tell you to come in.
I am looking around for traps, because you never know.
Well, me, oblivious to any traps, walks into one of the doors on the left, holding my torch in front of me.
I'm just going to let you, because you're a very good trap finder.
Berrigan, you can give me a perception check.
What, not me? I just walked into a room.
Yeah, but you're not looking for traps.
Of course.
Every
My rolls
single
continue.
door is trapped.
It's not a crit
I know.
failure.
I
This
know.
is the skill check.
I know, but still. Yeah. And yeah.
There's traps
no.
everywhere, even on your own hand.
I'm also gonna look around for any irregularities in walls and irregularities.
The traps are whispering sweet
Most
nothings.
major irregularity would be the fact it's made by dwarves, so it's just carved all around. And it seems to be. It's. There's a lot of carving, just put it that way, about basically everything.
It's very carved.
Is there a carved version of the Dwarven Blue Book?
However, you walk into one of the doors,
Yes, I walked into one of the doors on the left.
and as you open it, you seem to enter into some sort of a massive hall. Like we are talking, this hall is probably 200 feet, like tall, up to the up.
I scoff and say, "It's funny how dwarves always build so large, even though they're so tiny. Do they want to feel even more tiny?"
And yes, to enter some sort of a church, because it is a lot of there are massive holy symbols all around. There seems to be some sort of a upper level on top of the hallway, and it seems to be the room that you're in, it seems to form a Y over the around the hallway. So if you open the other side doors, you could get into the same room.
All right. I start walking towards the end of the room where I presume the altar is, which is most likely where I think we're gonna find the book we're looking for.
Well, it's not to the where are the other doors?
Well, I guess I will walk in last.
Okay.
I'm just staying in the space where all the doors are.
Pretty much same here. I'm looking at the other doors. Just
Yeah.
traps.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Pia goes in. Oh, sorry, Vincenzo goes in and sees the same thing. And indeed, very much on the end, on the other side of the room, there's a massive altar with a fairly large book. By fairly large, I mean it's massive.
I yell from that altar, and I'm pretty sure this is going to echo quite a bit, but I wasn't in the mood for walking all the way back, so I just yell, Berrigan, I think we found the book! It's a tarp!
You go. The actual place actually just like super shittily constructed, and the sound just makes it crumble all over you. Fuck you. No.
Rockfall!
Yeah, exactly.
You are dead.
Rocks fall. But yeah.
Okay. I'm going to first of all wait and listen to see if someone is going to react. If something or someone is going to react from the other rooms to the loud shouting.
There doesn't really seem to be any reaction.
Right. Then I will go to where Rokar is. Say, so you think you found a book?
I just gesture over at the book and, well, it's a book, but I'm pretty sure it's obvious. And while I say that, I take a second look at the book, and I think, is there a knowledge check for me to try and identify it? See if I've read about it before or something along those lines?
Religion.
Yeah, never mind.
You're in a shrine. What did you expect?
Yes.
Well, what might have been magical?
Is it Torag's book?
Yeah.
Is it Torag's book? I
Yeah.
can't remember what it's called.
No, it's not.
Okay. I'm gonna start looking over it. Not touching it, just looking over it.
Yeah, I didn't touch it either, because I'm a lizard, but I'm not that stupid.
It seems to be. Can you speak Dwarven?
Yes, I can.
Seems to be. It's basically Torag's version of the older Bible extended version.
Right.
I look over at Berrigan and say, think that's going to fit in your bag? Because from what I've noticed, but from what I've so far gathered, I mean, this book is probably larger than a dwarf or something.
Yeah, it's pretty much like the size of a dwarf.
I think we should maybe leave that there for the time being.
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably something we should pick up at the end. We might want to look around, see if there's anything worth this journey here so far. Because so far I've just impeded a loss.
I'm just going to look it over magically as well, just in case.
It seems to have some sort of magic in it.
Alright.
I wander off to behind the altar to see if there's anything there.
I will try to identify it. Which is, I don't have to touch it, so...
I admire the walls.
Alright, auras. Ooh.
A small illusion.
Okay. Is it located somewhere specifically?
In the book.
Yeah, but I mean, is it located somewhere specifically in the book?
It will be very much in the middle.
Alright.
I haven't wandered away that far yet. If he's going to
Like,
touch
not like in the middle of like, as like the pages in the middle where they like do it, but like literally in like when you go down.
Alright. Let me see if I can identify what it's actually doing. It's gonna take 10 for 21. Which would allow me to identify anything that is up to caster level 11.
You don't know.
Poke it with a stick.
I'm gonna pull up a book from my from the bag of holding. Start leafing through it.
I pop back around the altar, and I say, "Damn, what's taking you so long? It's just a book."
You don't know how these things work, do you?
I didn't cast some spells. Just don't know. Shut up.
Right. Good idea.
And
I start looking around for a stick or something similar.
I'm gonna use just basically use the book as a slight reference so I can roll for identifying the effects. So up to caster level 17.
Yeah, it would seem to be some sort of a spell. That would hide an object in there. There's no real exact spell for it.
Do I find a stick? Or something
No,
similar?
you're in a
Or something similar, so like a metal rod or something, or candelabra or whatever.
probably some stone tools shaped out of stone.
Alright.
That's kind of the thing.
Well, I pick the longest stone tool I can find, and I walk over to the book and say, "Oh, this is taking a bit long. I think this should do the trick." As I wave the tool around.
I'm going to point out that you have no idea what the book even is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I said, like, you're afraid to touch it, right? But if I flip it open with this, I'm not technically touching it, so it should be
Trying
fine,
to make
right?
sure it is not cursed or has a sigil, or especially not a Sepia snake sigil. I'm trying to make sure that it won't just blow up in my face. So if you will just excuse me while I do something that I do for a living.
I grumble annoyedly, throw the tool away, and like walk behind the altar again, looking for the door that leads to the upper floor.
I love it.
And while I do, I mumble colorful words in the corner.
I
Don't!
The book does not seem to want to move. It seems to be very much stuck.
I am going to take out my Wakasashi. I'm going to start poking the book.
Oh wait, I
Trying to
can't
flip
poke it
some
with tools.
page.
Question: Are we even certain that this book is the book that we are looking for?
I'm not, but this book is
Oh.
hiding something.
Yeah, are we sure that there's not a book like this in every single room?
Well, go
No.
check.
No,
Yep.
because I told you, all the other doors lead into the same room.
Ah.
Oh, right.
The
Oh,
yeah, this room performs a makes a Y shape around the entrance. So everything, all the doors just lead into the room, but to different places. So when you enter, you can immediately go wherever you're supposed to go.
Convenient.
Have I found the doors to the stairs leading to the second floor, which I presumed was somewhere behind the altar?
You don't seem to find it.
I'm
Start searching the rest of the room.
I'm still going to start flipping through the book
Okay.
with
The
Mud
moment,
Dagger. Ish.
yeah, the moment you touch it, it starts to slowly deteriorate, and that starts to not so slowly increase in pace from the point that you touched it.
Right.
And in about 20 seconds, there is nothing. There's definitely just a lot of small shreds of vapor floating around, and in there is under there you can see there's a small ladder face down, and there is another bakishashi stuck through it.
Ah.
And it is with that impaled into the bottom stone.
I'm gonna-
Jeff,
The sack
you are
paper.
disgusting.
I am going to look over the Wakasashi
Yeah.
because detect magic is still active.
Max, you have picture of this?
You have picture of that.
Yes, I do. I didn't. I don't.
Smell leveled item.
Shh, shh, shh.
It's kind of obvious.
That's not true. You're lying.
Nah.
It's actually a potato.
Is it one of those talking weapons and does it have a dwarven accent?
Okay, it's not colored yet because Max is an amazing person who is just being lazy apparently.
Oi!
Slacker.
I know. But yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
dear, it looks spotty.
That
I
was
want to see
literally
what
me
this is.
copying the scanning that you gave.
No, I mean my eyes had an illusion thing.
Share it with the public. I want to see.
I
It
ate.
is.
It's not in my list, eh?
He posted it in the RPD.
Oh, I thought I was looking at the thing. Haha.
It looked like that.
It's wobbly. Ugh.
Love the little accessory.
Well, I'm looking it over.
Yeah, it seems to be a Bakisashi. And do you have the magic on?
Yep, it's
Yeah,
it
it's very
lasts
much
for a
magical.
few minutes.
Yeah, it is very much magic.
All right.
Don't let him touch it.
I'm just going to take 10 on both rolls, knowledge arcana and spellcraft.
Wasn't there a letter too?
Yes, I'm just looking at the Wakasashi first because he said it was stuck in the stone, and I imagine it is stuck through the letter.
Yes, it is.
Yes. But yes, 19 for seeing auras, which should be fine for most things.
Yeah.
And spellcraft is a 21.
Yeah. Give me a second. Yeah, you would know this to be the Wakizashi of the pack. Which is it's mostly stories about like those it's kind of one of those like nobody's exactly sure if it exists, but maybe it exists.
So
And
it is a legendary blade, basically.
it's not like amount of power it has is not necessarily like on the
Yeah,
level of the most amazing
It's
things.
not.
But yeah,
It's not an
kinda,
artifact,
yeah.
but it
Yeah.
has legends around it.
But it's it has been rumored that it deals well, like it shines when you have help while using it effectively. It
Right.
helps if you are it helps with the whole like kind of teamwork thing.
Well,
There's
I'm gonna grab it and pull it out of the stone if I can.
yeah, it leaves like it's not stuck in anything. It's basically like drawing it off a hill.
Right.
I tripped Jeff with my scythe.
Which end? Oh, actually, which side of the blade? To be honest.
The flat side of the blade.
Oh.
Like sideways, not cutting his legs.
Oh,
And then I'm just gonna put the blade on his throat and say, "Do not threaten the dog." It's a dog. Actually, I probably know if it's a dog or not, because weird magic.
Familiars are still animals.
Yeah, so it's a dog.
Anyway,
Yeah, give me a sec.
Stop threatening its life,
Have I managed to?
bastard.
I kind of want Jeff to get improved familiar, so suddenly it just changes into an imp or a quasit or something like that.
Pseudo dragon.
But while this has always been going on, have I managed to find the door to upstairs yet?
Have you
You
been
can give
looking?
me a perception check.
It could also turn into a floof danger noodle
No.
Yeah, no.
because
Fancy
those are
fun.
actually improved familiars.
Why is this door so hidden?
What is this?
Well,
speak of?
if he's using so long to identify the blade, I guess you could do take 20.
Yeah, can I just take 20?
20 minutes or
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, and it's like you're not. I don't think you're using 20 minutes identifying the blade.
Didn't you use identify?
No,
No.
detect magic.
Oh,
Yeah, he just rolled for it because.
Yeah, you use detect magic to identify stuff. You don't actually have to use identify. It just gives you a plus 10 or 20 or something.
yeah, I think it's plus 20. I thought
Yeah.
you were using the identify spell.
The book was just using as a reference, so to explain the fact that I wanted to roll to identify the illusion. Because spellcraft isn't technically a knowledge check, so you can just try again, but I wanted to fluff it.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I didn't upload the picture yet because I'm lazy. But so it's just two lines of text right now.
Hey, is that 1/2 damage for every friendly
Yes,
creature?
And obviously, if you shoot, then it goes, and it will. It might increase increase later. Let's put it that way.
Right. Well, funny thing here is, I have no plans of getting to weapon fighting, which is why I'm using claws. So this is useless to me.
Good. For now.
Eh,
But yeah.
yeah. But it doesn't have a sheath, so guess I'm just sticking it in my belt.
Yeah.
And I'm taking up the letter.
As you take the letter, there's a you know how when you go into a big place and it should be quiet, but it's not quite quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the background, there's a small hum, and it all goes away. I think it's a weird feeling. You may mark a 1 mythic level in your sheet.
Oh!
Oh, did we just go mythic?
Yes.
And you didn't even notice because you were looking for a door.
I sneeze as this happens.
Okay, so
I mumble about
everyone has to enable mythic shit.
Settings. Where is the mythic button? Where is the
Under
button?
rule options.
Enable horror adventures. Nah. Enable mythic adventures character sheet items.
Yes.
Okie doke.
Well, that is interesting. So after that short moment of just, because I'm gonna guess that everyone else is going to update their sheets, so I'm just gonna continue. So after that short little moment of, okay, well, what the fuck was that? I'm just gonna open the letter and read it.
Yeah, it doesn't have it. It's not a lot of text. The first thing it says is you pass. You might want to keep Dwagasashi, and then it's signed by you know who.
Right.
Jesus Christ, it's Voldemort.
Of
Everyone,
course.
check the back of your heads.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Also, I kick over nearby stone buckets with quite a bit of
Stone
fury.
bucket.
Well, everything is made out of stone here, apparently, so I'm gonna go with stone bucket.
I don't know if there is a bucket
I-
there, but
Why
I
would there
guess.
be a bucket at the temple?
I don't know. Buckets are kickable. I just kick like a piece of furniture near me because I can't find a door and there's no loot to be had, so I'm annoyed. And then you hear in Draconic, how the fuck do I get upstairs? Whoever knows Draconic can hear that.
Is there upstairs?
Yes, there is.
yeah, there's like above the like the entrance. There's a second floor. It's kind of balcony, but the roof of the entrance is the floor of the balcony.
Is the wall climbable?
You're not there.
No, the balcony is quite high up, and also the balcony goes in like the kind of you would have to climb like backwards kind of thing. It leans over.
Uh-huh. But can I climb it? I have claws.
Mara
You
can
have a
probably
climbing
fly
post.
it.
Yeah, American fly.
Mara can't lift a lizard.
Mara doesn't want to lift the lizard.
Mara will get beat dinner sometime.
I don't think you physically can, mostly because when it dies, it poofs. You literally cannot make dinner out of it.
Damn outsiders.
Not an outsider. Not an outsider. It's a familiar. Just
You tried to eat the dog?
wrong choice of words.
Why would you try to eat the dog? He obviously wants to be your friend. See? This is the friendliest creature here.
Also, actually, at this time I've probably like been around the entire wall of the room. Have I still not found a door?
No, there's no door.
Damn it! There is something on that balcony. I smell it. I yell over to Morgan. It's like, can your bird check out what's up there? It seems fishy.
Can't you just climb up the wall?
No, it's very high. We just discussed it goes negative. So.
Yeah.
Because I would. I actually have decent climbing skill, but I'm not allowed.
Oh, you can try.
Alright, well, while I yell that, I will definitely try and climb this wall.
Mara flies out and flies onto the thing.
Yeah, Mara finds what
Can
seems to
I
be.
focus her for a second and see what she sees or something?
Yeah, sure. It seems to be a little place where the fancier people stay. It's
Like
like
a
a
bedroom?
whole on. No, but like in the. There's no bedroom in there. Gee.
Why
It's
would
the-
there be a bedroom?
If there's a throne, stuff like that, where you can like follow the follow the ritual. It's the I'm better than you, I'm here, fuck you. Also, Rakar, you fall on your last moment, the wall goes negative.
Is there anything interesting up there?
Mostly more stuff made out of stone.
Is there a door that leads anywhere?
Yes, there would.
Can Mara go through it?
Seems to be open currently. It seems to lead to. it leads to a a staircase of it's quite fancy, and it appears when you get out, you literally walk to a stone on top of the hill.
Huh.
It's in I don't know what it's in English. In Finnish, it's siirtolohkare. One of the big stones that moved during the Ice Age and then stayed there. One of those kind of stones.
Yep. Well, Mara found the door.
But is slightly confused.
Well, that's good.
Because she just like kind of went through a stone and doesn't quite realize like how do you get back. It's not too bad. It finds out, oh, I can go through this.
But she's gonna stay there.
It's nice. Outdoors. In the front.
Rakar is visibly and audibly upset at the wasted journey.
Well, if you want, you can go upstairs and see if there's anything you find interesting.
No, like he's just flipping over shit, throwing shit, breaking shit. He's mad. He's in blood rage. He's just upset.
Yeah, I guess this is where we leave from there.
Oh, that was a rather short session then, I guess. Only like 2 hours. Wouldn't there be time to just try and make it back to the city? Or is there like supposed to be stuff on the way?
I don't know. Is there?
I don't know. Wasn't it like a bigger place, or was there only this one house?
There's one massive hall. You never saw in there because it just like you only saw the outside. It was really fancy on the outside.
Oh, I just had an understanding that it was a much larger place outside.
Not really. It was basically a garden of statues outside.
Okay.
But yeah, no time to get back to the city then, I guess, or?
Yeah, we're going to that.
Well, I guess I'll go read through some mythic things then, because I have no idea what to take on Rakar.
You take Trickster because fuck you.
Where is mythic?
In the PDF.
Gee, you don't say. I'm looking through the SRD, but I'm looking through SRD, but I'm trying to find where mythic is on there. It's under feats, it's under trade.
No, and you use the search function.
Yeah, but that throws it. No, there isn't SRD on here. Yeah, I found out the search function never actually throws me to where I need to be.
No, because the Google search function you literally search for keywords in the site. Yeah,
Banana!
yes.
Maybe I should get relentless healing.
You know how useful that is.
It is quite useful, yes.
Mythic feats, this must be it. I think.
You don't get one.
Yeah.
You get a mythic ability. Can you just like go to the PDF?
You do get a mythic feat as well.